Hey, what's up, you guys? This is WD3, and this is your Hill Report daily marketing tip. Well, it's a pretty cold morning here in the high desert of Los Angeles County, but that's okay. I'll tell you what, the sounds of the morning, nothing can beat it. The sounds of the day getting started and people going about their day and figuring it out. What I wanted to talk to you guys about today was just how everything everything that you need, everything that you're going to get accomplished, all the skills that you need to accomplish your goals, they're all inside of you. And if your goal is inspired by God, if your goal meets the needs of the people, then guess what? You have uh-oh, we dropped the camera. You have everything that you need. Everything that you need to get this thing done. You have all the skills to get started. Not saying that you're a finished product, but you have all the knowledge to get started. You have all the drive to get yourself going. It's just a matter of tapping into what's inside of you, going after a righteous goal. We talk about purifying your heart so that you could get God behind you. And he's going there there's a there's a saying that if God gives you the vision, he's not going to give you the vision without making the provisions, right? He's taken, look at the great men of ancient times, such as the Abrahams. He told Abraham to leave his home, right? When Abraham left his home, that was what he knew. That's where his family was. But he had no idea what his mission was until he believed and purified his heart enough to get started. Your consistency, your commitment, you'll see that that is what you need to get started. Your heart, your drive, your confidence. That's what you need to get started. Once you get started, you're going to have so many provisions along the way that are going to fall in line. When Abraham left his home, he didn't have any idea that he would become the legendary figure uh, that he became. Um, Look at stories of like Joseph in the Bible when he had a dream and he was a pure heart. He was made a king. When he was despised amongst his brothers, sold into slavery, put in jail, but he stuck with what was inside of him. He was faithful to what was inside of him. God, it's a scripture that says he reads the reins of the heart. He knows the reins of your heart, right? If you purify your heart, get rid of strife, how can you serve the people if you hate the very same people? So you got to get rid of all that. You got to realize that life is bigger than small issues. You're going to have some disappointing things that happen. Let them strengthen you. In the advertising business, you gain clients, you lose clients all the time. You just have to do your best for the folks who are on board. And if you do that, then and you're consistent, you run your system, you're going to see that you're going to grow way more than anything that you lose. Um, in the newspaper business, getting out good, relevant messages that are going to inform the people. Um, that's the way that you gain public support for uh, what you stand for. Get your morality right. This is the season when, frankly, if you look around on the internet, especially if you're a business owner, I need you guys to listen up. This is the season when any little thing that you do is going to be made bigger in time, especially in these times. Um, if an employee leaves your company to do something else, you want them to leave with a good rapport. You want them to leave knowing that you did all you could to prepare them for their next step in life. Because in this season, they say that there's a scripture that says things that are done in the darkness shall come to light. That's why we always talk about purifying your heart. You never know, especially you guys who choose not to advertise it. How do you combat and put out good messages? Because you got to realize, even if you do everything right, you're going to have a customer. You're going to have a customer who leaves because of their own circumstance, and they're going to trash your company. You have to put out enough good messages to drown that out. You control that. Everything that you need is inside of you. You just got to tap in. Tap into the right messages that you want your company to send. If you need to change a logo to line up more with how your business actually is, make that brand line up. You are in control. Of course, there's going to be forces that are going to fight against it, but that's normal. Even an airplane has friction in the air. Even a car uses the friction of the road to move forward. But if you're not combating that, if you're purposely leaving your business, leaving your reputation, leaving anything to the wind, you're going to eventually be overtaken by the negative. Confidence is everything. This market runs off of confidence, right? This market runs off of uh, perception. You control that. You can control those messages. Do your post on social media. Get your advertising out. Get a billboard. Get a TV spot. Get a radio spot. Get a newspaper ad. Control those messages. Get ahead of your reputation. Get ahead of your perception. And I'll tell you what, if you're just a shop that's just going to leave it all to the wind, eventually, especially in a harsh climate like the high desert, you're going to be overtaken by the negative. Because sometimes people need your service and they spend their last dollar and they're not too happy about it. They are not happy at all. And you could have provided excellent service and they're still upset. So you got to get ahead of that. You got to start commanding what's inside of you to come out and be seen in the public. And if it's a message that is truly helpful, something that God can get behind, you're going to win. There's so many people out there who want you guys to win. Your family wants you to win. Your friend wants you to win. Your business partners want you to win. But you have to want you to win. So this is WD3, and this is your Hill Report daily marketing tip. And guys, go get some sales.